Hello grade 6. Our lesson today is about surface area and volume. Three-dimensional figures and nets. A solid figure is a three-dimensional figure because it has three dimensions: length, width, and height. Solid figures can be identified by the shapes of their bases, the number of bases, and the shapes of their lateral faces. The bases of prisms and pyramids are both shaped like polygons, but prisms have two bases and pyramids have one only base. The lateral faces of prisms are rectangles, and the lateral faces of pyramids are triangles. A pyramid is a solid figure with a polygon-shaped base and triangles for lateral faces. Like prisms, pyramids are named by the shape of their bases. A pyramid with a rectangle for a base is called a rectangular pyramid. As you can see in the first figure, the prism has two bases, and its lateral faces are rectangles. Since the bases are triangles, it is a triangular prism. In the second figure, there is only one base, and the lateral faces are triangles. Therefore, it is a pyramid. Since the base is a rectangle, this figure is a rectangular pyramid. Examples: identify and draw a net for each solid figure. The lateral faces in this figure are triangles, and there is only one base, so this figure is a pyramid. The base is a triangle, therefore the figure is a triangular pyramid, since a pyramid is named by the shape of its base. The shapes to be used in the net are triangles, one for the base and three for the lateral faces. In the second figure, the lateral faces are rectangles and there are two bases. So this figure is a prism. The bases are triangles, therefore the figure is a triangular prism, since prisms are named by the shape of their bases. The shapes to be used in the net are triangles for the bases and rectangles for the lateral faces. Investigate, explore surface area using nets. The surface area of a solid figure is the sum of the areas of all the faces or surfaces of the figure. Surface area is measured in square units. You can use the net to help you find the surface area of a solid figure. Find the surface area of the rectangular prism. Step 1. Make a net of the rectangular prism. The prism has 6 rectangular faces, so the net has 6 rectangles. In step 2, find the area of each face of the prism. Calculate the area of each rectangle by multiplying the length by the width. So the area of rectangle A is equal to 4 times 2 equals 8 unit squares. Area of B is also equal to 8 unit squares. The area of C is equal to 4 unit squares. The area of D is equal to 4 unit squares. The area of E is equal to 2 unit squares, and that of F is also equal to 2 unit squares. In step 3, you add the areas of all the rectangular faces. 8 plus 8 plus 4 plus 4 plus 2 plus 2 is equal to 28. So the surface area of the rectangular prism is 28 square inches or 28 inches squared. Algebra surface area of prisms. You can use a net to find the surface area of a solid figure such as a prism. Let's find the surface area of this triangular prism. After drawing its net, we notice that the surface area is equal to the sum of the areas of 3 rectangular faces and 2 triangular bases. The bases have the same area since they have the same dimensions, 12 inches and 5 inches. You already know that the area of a triangle is equal to base times height over 2. So the area of bases A and E is equal to 30 square inches. The area of a rectangle is equal to length times width. So the area of face B is equal to 50 square inches. That of face C is equal to 120 square inches. And the area of face D is equal to 130 square inches. Now to find the surface area, we must multiply the area of the triangle by 2 and add the areas of the rectangles. The answer is 360. So, the surface area of the triangular prism is 360 inches squared. Surface area of pyramids. To find the surface area of a pyramid, add the area of the base to the lateral area. The lateral area is the combined area of the triangular faces. Let's find the surface area of the following square pyramid. In step 1, we need to find the area of the base. The base is a square with side length of 6 inches. So we must use the formula A equals side squared to find the area of the square. The answer is 36 inches squared. Next, we need to find the area of each triangle. The area of a triangle is equal to base times height over 2. So we must multiply 8 by 6 and divide the answer by 2. The answer is 24 inches squared. Next, we must multiply the area of the triangle by 4 since we have 4 triangular faces and add the answer to 36. 24 times 4 is equal to 96 inches squared. 96 inches squared plus 36 inches squared is equal to 132 inches squared. So the surface area of the square pyramid is 132 square inches. Volume of rectangular prisms. You can find the volume of a prism by using the formula V equals B times H. V stands for volume, B stands for the area of the base and not the base, and H stands for the height. For a rectangular prism, any face can be the base since all faces are rectangles. Let's find the volume of the following rectangular prism. Step 1. Find the area of the base. The base is 2.5 feet by 3.5 feet. So the area of a rectangle is equal to length times width. The answer is 83/4 feet squared. In step 2, you multiply the area of the base by the height. So we must multiply 83/4 by 5. The answer is 43/3/4. So the volume of the rectangular prism is 43/3/4 cubic feet. Find the volume of the cube. Because the length, width, and height are all equal, you can use a special formula. To find the volume, you must multiply the area of the base by the height. The area of a rectangle is equal to length times width, so the volume is equal to length times width times height. But since the length, the width, and the height are equal, the volume is equal to side raised to the power of 3. So substitute 2.5 for s. The volume is equal to 2.5 to the power of 3. The answer is 15/5/8 cubic yards. So the volume of the cube is 15/5/8 cubic yards. That's it for now. Thank you for watching.